Every productivity system you have ever tried has one hidden flaw. Not the app, not the notebook, not the method. You. Not because you are lazy or undisciplined, but because every time you try to get organized, you accidentally force your brain to perform multiple, completely different mental jobs simultaneously, and the brain does not handle that well. That is why your systems keep collapsing. Not from lack of effort, from cognitive overload. Think about how massive organizations operate. Amazon does not have everyone doing every job at once. Restaurant kitchens do not have chefs washing dishes while servers cook meals. Great systems separate stages clearly. Your productivity works the same way. There is a hidden 5-stage pipeline behind every organized life, and most people unknowingly crash all 5 stages into each other at the same time. That is why to-do lists often create overwhelm instead of clarity. And the strangest part, the fix usually takes less than 30 minutes to begin working. When most people sit down to make a to-do list, 5 different mental operations begin colliding. First, they try to remember everything they need to do. That is collecting. At the same time, they decide what matters most. That is processing. Then they categorize tasks. That is organizing. Meanwhile, part of the brain checks whether something important was forgotten. That is reviewing. And another part already wants to begin the first task immediately. That is executing. 5 separate cognitive jobs happening simultaneously. No wonder the brain freezes. David Allen identified this as one of the main reasons intelligent people stay disorganized. Not because they lack motivation, because they attempt to process everything all at once. The solution is not a better app, it is a cleaner sequence. Stage 1, collect everything, every task, every idea, every obligation. Get it out of your head and into one trusted place. Stage 2, process. For each item, ask, is this actionable? If the answer is no, delete it, save it, or archive it for later. If the answer is yes, define the next physical action. And if it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. That one rule changes everything. Small tasks stop multiplying into mental clutter. Most people dramatically overestimate how difficult small tasks are. The email reply takes 90 seconds. The bill payment takes 1 minute. The appointment call takes 2 minutes. Yet these tiny unfinished tasks quietly create disproportionate mental pressure. Why? Because your brain keeps reopening the loop repeatedly. That is the real cost, not the task itself, the repeated mental rehearsal. And there is an even bigger breakthrough hidden underneath this. David Allen defines a project as anything requiring more than one action step. Under that definition, most adults are managing dozens of active projects simultaneously without clearly defining them. Unnamed projects become invisible psychological weight. The moment you name them clearly, they become manageable. Clarity reduces anxiety faster than motivation ever can. At this point, most people think, great, I just need better lists. And for a few weeks, the system works beautifully. Then it slowly collapses again. Not because the system failed, because one stage was skipped, the weekly review. Without reviewing regularly, lists become outdated. Priorities shift. Tasks become irrelevant. New obligations pile up. And eventually the system loses credibility in your own mind. That is why the weekly review matters so much. It keeps the pipeline alive. 1 hour a week can prevent months of mental chaos. When the pipeline runs correctly, something remarkable happens. You stop relying on memory to manage your life. Your system handles storage so your mind can focus on thinking. You stop waking up already overwhelmed. You stop fearing your inbox. You stop carrying that low-grade anxiety that something important is slipping through the cracks. Because nothing is. Everything has a place. Everything has a next step. And suddenly your attention becomes available again. Not because life became easier, because your workflow finally became clear. So here's the assignment. Open a blank document or grab a notebook. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Write down every single open commitment in your life, every task, every project, every unresolved obligation sitting in the background of your mind. Then process each one carefully. Is it actionable? What is the next physical step? Does it take less than 2 minutes? If yes, do it immediately. Then once a week, review everything. Because the real power of productivity systems is not the lists themselves, it is the trust they create.